lest we return with elevator music. You know, that one little thing that kind of happens. Elevating and getting louder and louder and louder, but not necessarily the greatest amount of loud. Anyways, welcome back to Binding of Isaac Rebirth challenges. This time we're doing, well, highbrow, which starts you off with flush, number 1, E. coli, and petrified poop. Is that it? No, you also start off with poop bombs, that's right. So, where do you have to go? Well, obviously the first challenge that you unlock you always have to go to normal default of Mother's Heart, or just Mum. So, you've got to kill your man whilst pissing on everything. Already sounds like fun, doesn't it? I'm not even sure if it's loud, because it sounds loud, but I'm not quite sure. But anyways, let's just piss on the enemies. Everything's good, everything's grand, everything's great. Isn't this great? Isn't this neat? Although, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this at all yet for this game, even for Afterbirth's sake. But I noticed that in this game, that in some rooms you have these lights, rays that just shine up from the top. When you move around the room, they kind of move as well, which is kind of nice and neat. But atmospheric reasons there, guys. Ah, these guys, they're everywhere! Might as well turn it to poop. So this is what the flush does. And you know why it's not necessarily the greatest item to pick up, because it has quite a long charge-up time. And besides, I can't even use it against the boss now. But it doesn't matter really, because, well, first off, there is no item rooms in this whole run. So this is where it starts to be like, hey, there's no item rooms. You might want to be careful with what you do. And end up with not much really. See if that bombs anything. Hell yeah! So what the poop bombs do, they give whole rooms stunning, as well as giving you a shitty aroma. Sorry, that's the only way to describe it. It is what it is. It's a shitty aroma. But my god, everything's gonna be interesting. Stem cells, useful. So we can finally see our stuff, like our health. Now the thing is, I don't know a lot of things, clearly. But what I want to say is, I have yet to unlock the Lost in this version of the game. For good reason, mind you, because you know how unbearably hard the Ross is to play as. Because, you know, it's just kind of known at this point that the Lost is necessarily the worst thing to be achieved unto man. In Rebirth, that is. Because in Afterbirth, they made things a little bit easier in terms of unlocks and how the character starts off with in terms of items. Because in Afterbirth, Lost starts off with Spectral Tears, and if you donate 800-something coins to the Green Mo machine, you unlock the Holy Mantle for the Lost to start off with, as well as starting off with the D4. But mind you, once you get the Holy Mantle unlocked, you can re-roll that with the D4. So it's a risk and reward thing, because you can have the Holy Mantle, but you risk re-rolling it into something else. Otherwise, another thing that they changed in Afterbirth is they made the Lost incredibly easy to unlock, only requiring you have the missing poster from beating Isaac with Isaac, I'm pretty sure, and dying in a sacrifice room whilst holding it. And then once that's done, you will unlock the Lost. And besides, after that, they changed the missing poster so that when you are holding it and you die, you end up being respawned as a Lost. So that's what the missing poster does now, other than just giving you puzzle pieces as they would in Rebirth. But you know, there's not much help here, even though we are in a completely separate area, a game dimension. That bomb didn't do anything. And I was for certain that I was going to get damaged by that at some point. Maybe not, maybe so. Doesn't matter really. Maybe I'll start pumping out these challenge videos, like, often. Because it's very interesting to see, anyway, because obviously the challenges are an integral part of Rebirth. And if you remember in the Wrath of the Lamb playthrough, well, some episodes of playthrough, I did some of the challenges, like Isaac was good today and the Doctor's Revenge challenge. Definitely good challenges. What's in these boxes? Spiders and bombs! As well as a devil fighter is going to end up murdering my face. Thanks, Satan! Funnily enough, that's what Satan actually has to do. We're already halfway through. The halfway point. I did just put something in the bin. I thought you needed to know that. Not that anyone needed to know that. Maybe I'm in a silly mood from what I was just recording earlier today. It involved a lot of voices. And it will make sense as soon as you see those videos, but I'm not sure when they'll be uploaded at all. Because I don't know if I'm going to have to start beefing up Brother's Wii, or if I'm going to have to start beefing up some of the other projects that have been abandoned and are short to finish. I mean, you know, there's intentions, good intentions for why I'm doing this, and for other reasons too. But I do have good ideas and plans for what in the future. I've already explained my idea of the Paper Mario and Mario Luigi series being played at the same time, which is going to get difficult around the time of Dream Team, and obviously Sticker Star. And not Sticker Jam, because that's Color Jam that's coming out in the Wii U very soon. And it's Sticker Star, you dolt. Got it wrong in that Galaxy 2 video, and now everything's just like, hey, you're an idiot for not understanding the most hated game and what its difficult name is. Well, I say it's most hated, but I thought Sticker Star was average, like I said before. Not Sticker Jam, Sticker Star. It was average. I mean, I understand where people were wrong about it, but, you know, I just thought it was average. Treasure map would be useful. What's this? Bad gas, alright. And these things. Fun fact with the number 1 item that you're seeing right now, these yellow tears, you haven't a lot of fire rate, but, that's a big but, you cannot lie, your fire range, your range in general is just low. Because obviously Isaac isn't necessarily the greatest pisser around. That obviously has to go to the postal guy. Or maybe Conker, I'm not sure. I mean, when he gets drunk, man does he get drunk. I guess maybe with the petrified poop, which, funnily enough, when I did get that for the first, item in the first episode, that was actually kind of funny. It's like, well, this is the first time we're going into this game, what's it gonna be like? First item, the poop! Oh, good. What's the item? I have to deploy it, I'll use it, break it open, and get the petrified poop. Ah, I see. Thanks for informing me. Now, let's see if we can get in the complete wrong way. But, you know, petrified poop, I was actually correct in assuming what it did, and basically, whenever poops spawned, you would have an increased chance of finding drops in them. Which includes coins and, you know, hearts. Which would help incredibly much so with the Keeper, because if you find a lot of hearts, you'll get a lot of blue flies instead. Which is neat. Come on, you. And now we get to the point where everything gets kind of crazy, because these eyeballs are causing what be. Ah, timing, I guess. Not that much, really. Come on. I don't even know what the tally is for the amount of shots that Peep here can shoot off when he does his splash. I mean, I know he can do like a good amount with that hit, but his other hit is different. Come on, it's almost dead. There we go. What item? Meat or something? Meat? Oh no, HP up, tears up, and shot speed down. Man, that shot speed down. Not sure if it's good enough. Because if it's shot speed down, but then tears goes up, that's something whole another bandwagon. Got a large map here too. Don't get me now, Birdie Jr. Why say Birdie Jr.? No, it's Larry Jr. Larry the Cable Guy Jr. You're just taking the opportunities that whatever you can. Isn't that right, Garn Philel? Really? You are becoming more and more like your past self with every passing moment. Mainly because it's still you. But you know, at least you've gotten better with making less pointless references and more on-topical references. If you'd like to see reasons why, please check out undisclosed video here because it's not uploaded yet. Get out. We're just being stupid. Put the bomb there, pick that up. I have little bombs left anyway. Thank you, left. I kinda needed that. What's in here? It's the double boss room! But let's see if we can quickly grab some more coins and find the shop, because we might get a compass, you never know. Come on, you! Trust me, guys. I was just literally just thinking about this, because I might have said this before, but the Human Trainer Fort is definitely a interesting concept to behold. But I was just thinking, and it may take a little while for me to actually upload videos of Game & Wario again, or even try and boot back up 3D World, because that was kind of like a project in the middle of something that was necessarily not to be something big. But, you know, it's just a little filler thing. Maybe I'll finish it, maybe I won't. Like a Game Grumps thing, I don't know. But anyways, with the Wii U, I will hope to someday be able to just be like, hey, I can record the Wii U again. With, obvious examples and reasons as to how I can record the screen of the actual TV and not the gamepad. Because with most of the gamepad things, or games on the Wii U that I want to do, involves using the gamepad as a different controller. Hence, well, things are going to be a little bit different. And even when I do get to, the second game in both the Paper Mario and Mario Luigi series, more often than not, the Mario Luigi game is going to take me using the actual gamepad because, well, you can't play a DS game without it, which is strange. But I'm probably not going to be using the flush anyway. And hopefully I'm just going to get some hearts, maybe. Or maybe if a Devil Room spawns, it gives me an appropriate item. That'd be neat. But yeah, anyways, hopefully, when it gets to the point where I can record some videos on the Wii U, everything will be fine. Ah! You again! Larry Jr. Larry Laffer. I'm sorry for going there. Well, considering one of the things I recorded earlier today, it's not necessarily out of place. I'm not saying I played one of those games, shut up, no. I don't own any of those games, nor do I even want to play one in person. Granted, I've seen some Let's Plays. Obviously, they're censored because, you know, decency on YouTube. But, you know, it's something that I don't want to get into because it's already too far in. I already picked up some shit for Christmas. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Ma'am. Alright. Ah, these ghosts. Boy, I hate these ghosts. These things can go drown in a sea of fire. And in a holy hole, they can just go and leave. These are so annoying. These things are more often than not the reasons why I have trouble getting some of the boss rush unlocks in some of the characters. Because they can take forever to spawn sometimes. And even if I have low damage, like you see right here, it takes a while to even get rid of them, so they have flickers of points. Where it's just like, hey, I just need another, like, one of those hearts. Okay. Well, yeah, I still need another one of those hearts, because if I get a soul heart, then I'll be able to use the converter, which is neat. And fun fact, what I was going to say was, if a Devil Room did spawn, if you combine this item that I have, the soul converter, with the Guppy's paw, you could get a potential maximum of 10 hearts, which is cool. Ish. But that's not the whole point. The whole point is that we have to defeat our own mother by being highbrow as possible. Okay. Okay. Fistula, get out of here. You're not even something decent to look up. Just don't, seriously. It's not worth it. There's nothing there that's worth your time to even look up. And I lost my soul hearts anyways. Hopefully time gets to a point where I can just be like, hey, there's a better space where I can pick up. But when? And why and how and whom? Hey, no. Why am I playing sloppily? And why do I have 7 hearts? If this wasn't a challenge run, I would have unlocked Magdalene by now. These people, they're fine, I guess. Don't know why I'm explaining all these. Maybe it's because, well, it's a trip back to the past with Rebirth. But, you know, it's gonna take a while for things to actually happen. Boy, what's in the chest? Coinage! Yay. 8 coins. Neat. If I find a shop, I'll be sure to go there. Aha! You know, with the random nature of this game, you can obviously expect some point to just like, ah, these rooms, I don't like them. But, you know, they're not always going to happen, they're not always going to appear. You aren't always going to get rooms in the basement where you have just blockades that you can't destroy and has an item in the middle just to taunt you, unless you're using like a Zaz or something. Or the Lost, you can just pick those up right away. But really, that's not the whole point. Right, train of thought thing again. What I was going to say was, there's a way I like to play Binding of Isaac now on the PC, well, Afterbirth, that basically involves some important things, such as room rerolling. Which basically what I'm trying to say is, when I'm playing as the Keeper, and I'm trying to get a good run as the Keeper, I reroll the beginning room, or the beginning floor, so I get either the basement, ideally, because I don't want the cellar, or a room without a curse. And finally, if there's a room that starts me off with an item room, Jason to spawn, then I'll take that. Come on. Give me something neat. That's a bomb. That's a key. Ah! Yes! Accompanies very well. So now we have a compass to go with our nice, delicious map that we have. So now we have full floors. Damn it! Get out of here. Get out. Get out. As much as I'd like to pick that up, I already had the compass effect, so I'm sorry. I mean, the Fin Cap did actually have that as a glitch in the first game, where it's a trinket. It would give you a random mushroom effect, but also randomly give you a compass effect. And some... Oh, great, this is gonna be fun. I can't even reach that guy. Well, easily, mind you. Hit. 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 And you're gonna be as this thing. Thank you, game, for being what you are, and giving me the opportunity to not kill an enemy. I think if you're in a room long enough, or at least like a minute, and you don't kill anything, the doors just open and the room is immediately completed. But this is going to be a little while before I can test this theory, because I know it exists in some form. Hit! Hit! Gee, thanks, number one. You're so useful with your high range. Do you see this? High range. High range. Not even hitting the guy now. Hit the guy. Hit the guy. Hit the guy. See, there you go. It beats the room for you. Now we know. Steam sale. Oh no. If I remember correctly, they renamed this to Steamy Sale because obviously it's not on Steam. It's funny though, mind you. But it's just kind of alright then. Just be like, what's this new item? I've got this before, but what's this new item called? Steamy Sale? What? Oh great! This challenge might end. And it doesn't even matter, I just want to show off the challenges, and even if I don't complete it, I'll complete it off screen anyway. But no! Take that! Thank you! Dash! Ah! Great. So as you see, by the way, Burpo Tuele B. And you can just expect much from me. That's your challenge. I tried, I failed. You highbrow! But anyways, I will return to do another one of these challenges once Highbrow is finished. And in the next episode, we're going to do something I actually kind of liked and what I wanted to do before I even... I think I already mentioned this in the video, but the challenge I wanted to do, that MNTs that I really wanted to do as soon as it was announced. Head trauma. So I'll see you whenever that challenge run happens, and I'll just be here on the sidelines trying to beat Highbrow for a little while. So, you enjoy whatever you're doing at night, or at the morning. I don't care anymore, bye!